kicking your feet up, wiping your feet, liking the stream. Welcome back to another HBCU Overdrive. I'm your boy Doc Holiday. If you don't want to be nowhere else, please be with me. But anyway, as usual, like we always do, we're gonna get into these special announcements like it's church. So, so I'm doing first three road games. First three road games for Texas Southern over at Prairie View at UNT and here in Dallas at the uh, Lone Star Classic against Southern. I will be attending all three of those games. Going to try to find a way to get it going as far as um, basically just having a deal with just getting tickets and stuff like that, or even try to get on the field and cover all the sports. Both teams, bands, um, just everything that has something to deal with HBCU football, and basically that's what I'm trying to do. Also, with trying to get into touch with Paul Quinn, do something for Paul Quinn College. Have something going on with trying to have something going on with them. Uh, Basically, try to get it done through my church. Uh, but it will be a good deal. It'll be a good deal. Also, as you already know, Black Friday Flowers. I'm trying to start it back up next week. I haven't got any nominations yet for a while, but I pick somebody y'all think would be worthy of your choosing. But anyway, um, um, so we're gonna get into what I call as the HBCU world turns. So y'all understand, y'all know back in the day, if you old enough to like me, your grandmama, your mama used to watch the old soap operas, and the one soap opera as the world turns. That's the one soap opera you don't touch the TV for. So basically, that's something that I'm going to do. It's just giving a synopsis of everything that's happened throughout the week. Um, and basically what's going on as far as within the HBCU world. So the first thing, man, as we turn is we got 38 days to the OBC, to the Orange Blossom Classic, Jackson State versus FAMU down in Miami Gardens. Hey, I am looking forward to this. If I had the money for it, I would be riding down there to Miami. But like I said, I'm going to Prairie View for the Labor Day Classic against Texas Southern. Uh, but I will be watching this game because this game is going to determine the SWAC champion for the Eastern Division. It's also going to determine who's going to be the SWAC champion, who's going to be a champion of the SWAC as a whole. So basically, both teams are going to be coming out of the gate. Um, Trying to fire on all pistons. Basically, Jackson State is going to try to match what they did last season, uh, and FAMU is going to try to dictate as far as what was going on for the before they went into the playoff system. But me, I don't see this game being 7-6. I don't see it being a low scoring game. I actually would see it being a high scoring game. Um, as everybody knows, as far as for FAMU, there's a battle between Rashawn McKay and the transfer from Vanderbilt, Jeremy Musa. If you want to win, if you want to provide, you want to score points, I would put in Musa. He's more explosive. But if you're trying to find somebody that's going to manage the game, but that's been there before, that's managed the game, that's not going to lose you the game, um, then you go with Rashawn McKay. So I'm the type of person I would go with the hotter hand. Um, I would go with the experience. But if the experience is lagging and is not producing any type of points, anything like that, then I'm going with the transfer that I feel like that can get the offense going. So the first 2 weeks for fam is going to be crucial because if you really think about it, the first game I really won't count because they're playing North Carolina. I really won't count that game, so I will basically count the Orange Blossom Classic as their de facto first game of the season. Um, I'm looking at both defenses. Both defenses are going to be real tough to play. I feel like I feel like I take that back. The defense is going to be tough to play. Um, the only knock is Shiloh Sanders won't. I don't think he would be back by the first game of the season. So we'll have to take a look at that. Um, Defensive wise for FAMU, the whole thing is to neutralize Isaiah Land. Um, uh, he is the Buck Buchanan Award winner. He led the nation. He led FCS individually with 19 and a half sacks. So basically, he is more of a hybrid defensive lineman / outside linebacker. And if I'm not mistaken, FAMU really returned most of the people on their defense. Some on the defensive line and your linebackers, and you're looking at some new guys in the defensive backfield. On the other hand, for Jackson State, the dark side defense. So you return in the middle with Aubrey Miller. To me, Aubrey is the heart and soul of the defense because everything will funnel through him. He is the quarterback of the defense. I've seen him go from basically almost being cut off the team to becoming like a all conference selection, and to me, I feel like he has grown leaps and bounds from the spring season all the way to now. So he's gonna ball. To me, he's gonna ball out for his senior year. I have no doubt that he's gonna wreck shop this coming year. So you're looking at people that's on the defensive side for Jackson State. You have, of course, you're going to have Travis Hunter. We're going to get into him a little bit later. And then on the other side, you got Nugget Island as safeties. Basically, like I said, Shiloh, I don't know if he's going to be back. Remember, he did tear his knee. He did tear a meniscus in his knee. So he had to do the rehabbing and stuff like that. So that's the reason why you haven't heard from him in a while. But hopefully he can be back by the OBC. If not, I'm looking at either the second or third game, which will be against Grambling. So the defensive line is pretty much almost going to be new, except for on the right end where you probably still have Miles Gaddy. But as Coach Prime said, nobody has he hasn't named his starters on offense and defense yet, except for between Shedeur and Travis. On the offensive side of the ball for Jackson State, and of course you're gonna have the freshman of the year with Shedeur Sanders. You're looking at a good, strong running game coming in with Sevion Williams from Delaware State. You also have three out of the 5 player offensive linemen are new for the team. I think the only stalwarts that was left over is Tony Gray, and I forgot who else the other one is, if I'm not mistaken. If you you know, let me know. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments. Sorry about that, y'all. I thought I was live. But put it in the comments and let me know who is going to be on the offensive line. So the offensive line is new. Coach Pryor has made the necessary adjustments, and the basically he just made everything. He wiped the whole offensive line clean because of the fact that the offensive line was the weakest part of the team. Um, of course, on the outside, receivers, you have Javante Rucker. You also have Malachi Wyman that's coming off an injury. He should be getting to going on for fall practice. You have, of course, Travis Hunter. He's going to be playing both ways. Everybody knows that. We all know that. There's no secret to that. And basically, to me, you have Quay Davis from Dallas Skyline. Who else? You got a lot of new receivers in the room. So basically, the whole offense is looking to be more dangerous. The only worry that we have as far as for the offense goes, can an offensive line block? Can we produce a running game? The reason why I say that, you produce a running game, you keep the pressure off Shador. Shador doesn't be on his back. His jersey stays clean. The offensive line would be in sync. They make sure that he is protected, especially from his blind side. So whoever is guarding his blind side, they have to be synced up on one court, or it's not going to work out. And other news, as far as football goes, you got the Aggie Eagle Classic, which is now the Duke Mayo's Aggie Eagle Classic. It's going to be at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. You got the North Carolina Central Eagles against North Carolina A&T Aggies. That's been a big rivalry for such a long time. You also have, for that weekend, you have the Labor Day Classic, which is Texas Southern versus Prairie View, which I said I would be down there for that weekend, me and my son. I'm ready to look at, see how everybody's going to do. I want to see him up close and personal, see how he reads defenses, who his receivers going to be, and basically is he going to be dominant throughout the game. The other Labor Day Classic, you also you have Alabama State and who do they usually play? I think it's at Miles College. Let me know what's up. Put it in the comment. Tell me who plays in the Labor Day Classic in Alabama, and we can go from there. But I'm looking to see a lot of good football the opening weekend. So right now, like I said, it's 38 days until the OBC. That's, to me, that is the official start of the HBCU football extravaganza. That's what I would call it. I also would like to see how Howard is going to. Actually, Howard is playing Alabama State in the MEAC SWAC Challenge. So I want to see how Howard would do as far as with some of the dishes that they have in basically Alabama State. I want to see how they do with basically with Demetrius Davis. If you don't know who Demetrius Davis is, Google Galena Park, North Shore High School, Houston, Texas. Look at his highlights from his high school year. The man is the kid is a man child. He's a problem. So take a look at that. So as basically we go through as the HBCU world turns, as it's turning and turning and turning. All right. So we're gonna get into this one right here. Nielsen, who is in charge of the Nielsen ratings, they have partnered up with Urban Edge Network. That is the parent company for HBCU League Pass Plus. Nielsen is basically, if you really think about it, is basically the the rating system that you would get when you watch TV. So you have all these TV PG, TV 14, TV MA, TV, basically the ratings for that. They also pick up to where how people watch, like as far as advertisements and stuff go, um, what they determine what would be a good thing as far as for the advertisements. So now you got this launching with HBCU League Pass Plus. It is a match. To me, I feel like it's going to be a match made in heaven. So it is. You got to realize also you have some other schools that have been signed on to the app. So you have Grambling, Stillman College. You have Virginia University Lynchburg. They've been making noise also. You have Norfolk State. Give you some more names. You also have with TV programming, you have Allscript, which he's going to be picked up by Roland Martin now. Like, congrats to my guy right there. So basically, this is a huge thing. This is a huge deal because now the Nielsen rating, the company is going to be partnering with HBCUs because they feel like they see the most potential and the most talent with HBCU schools, sports, entertainment, culture, Bailey the culture. But as we go along, this is something that got me right here. So, like we said, I told we gonna spin back around to Travis Hunter. All right, Travis Hunter inks an NIL deal with Greenwood Bank. What is Greenwood Bank? It is a mobile bank that was created by us for us. You have a lot of people that's been advertising it, mainly Killer Mike from the Dungeon family and stuff like that. And he is a big proponent of banking black. This basically would put generational wealth back into the black family. Something that we've been missing for so long, that we haven't gotten for so long. It's a good thing that we have this right here. It'll basically teach all the it'll teach young African Americans, students, parents, kids, basically how to bank, and to bank with a sense of purpose and a sense of mind. I have signed up for the Greenwood Bank card. I got the Matt Black card. If you want to know more about it, I will put the link in the description below. That way you'll be able to bank black, man. So, and I think this is a big deal. Also, another big deal. As y'all remember back then, Robert Smith, which is the black billionaire, he's the one that paid $34 million for the graduates of Morehouse, paid off their student loans, student debt, so they can go into society debt free from student loans and stuff like that. So he has started up something called Intern XL, which basically is going to give student they will be working for him, working for him, learning how to do different things as far as philanthropy and stuff like that. It's a good resume. I want to say it's a resume filler, but it's good to have on a resume that you are doing this right here, and he's providing this for HBCU students. And it's a to me, it's a good thing that we have this going on. It's a good thing that we have people like him donating and doing stuff for the black community because, as he said, he was once one of us and he worked his butt off to get where he is now. Um, it is a good thing. Got my great Kool-Aid. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't care. It's a good thing, but I think this was one is going to compel a lot of students to do that. I think he has a couple of schools. He's partnered with a couple of schools. If it goes well, then he's going to try to partner with some more schools around the nation, particularly HBCUs, which I think it like I said, it's going to benefit the kids that are graduating from college and stuff like that to know what's up with philanthropy and how to be an entrepreneur and how to generate wealth. This is all about, generating wealth. So as we end the world as the HBCU world turns, I'm gonna give out to my shout outs. I'm gonna shout out to my wife as usual. If it's not for her, I wouldn't be doing this right now. She my rock. She is the executive producer of the show. So whatever I do, she looks at it. She tells me what's up. I take the constructive criticism and I try to give y'all a better product when I do another show. But she been busting her butt doing this. Um, Coming off of weight loss surgery and stuff like this. So I commend her for what she done. She is the backbone of this family that I have right now. I want to give a special shout out to my little cousin. My little cousin had ran the Junior Olympics today, and for him to run hurdles, he's he did a good job. He did a great job for this season running hurdles. He didn't qualify for the times in the heat, but it's a special thing for him because he didn't know how to run hurdles at first, and he kept going and he kept going and he kept going. So now, as track season for him is going to be over with, now it's time for popcorn season for him. But I say this: enjoy your time in California. You deserve it, bro. Big cousin, he love you. Y'all come back and make sure y'all come back safe. Also, again, I'm gonna shout out to my brother, my brother-in-law, my bro, JJ James James Moore Jr. for giving me this fire intro. If you want to, I will give y'all his. If you're trying to look for something as far as with intros and music and graphic design and production, I will let y'all know. I will put his info in in the description below. And yeah, he's looking forward to do some more stuff. And also, last but not least, I'm gonna shout out to y'all because if it's not for y'all, then I won't be doing the show. I will be making all this the shows for y'all to watch and laugh and cry and put your comments in and tell me what I need to do. Tell me what I don't need to do and stuff like that. But if it's not for y'all, then I won't be doing this at all. So it's all good with me, y'all. But again, if you haven't done, I'm sorry, forgot to say this earlier in the show. If you haven't done by now, click the link, like, share, comment what you like, And most of all, subscribe. Share it with your friends and subscribe. Hit the notification bell on the bottom of the screen. Make sure that you get everything that you got coming to you from HBCU Overdrive. And um, basically, just praying for everybody's peace and sanctity and stuff like that. I know it's been trying times and stuff like that, especially here in Texas with the weather. We haven't had no rain in almost 2 months. It's hot, but we persevering down here. But until again, I am your guy. I am your boy. I am your ace boom cool. Doc Holiday. This is another HBCU Overdrive, and I'm out. Peace.